If that wasn't emotionally damaging enough, I found out that people were in the Team 2K TV league trading up draft picks when we didn't agree upon a time. So I'll let you guys talk about that.
Ah, collusion.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA2K.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend has been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Russell Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Dimes. Then it's Plumlee, and it's George in a two-guard. Fultz. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Dimes. A solid outing against Charlotte.
Fantastic. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Carter, the pass to Suggs. It's tipped. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. No good from outside. Last outing for the Clippers. They won that game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Fultz with the ball. George picks him up. Over in the corner, Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Leonard's there. Here's Los Angeles now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And here is Suggs after the three-pointer from Dimes. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. 5 on the clock. Launches a three. The Magic again can't hit. The Clippers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook wide open. He fired. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And that one is good from Suggs.
Smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Dimes. He's got 5. Outside Westbrook. Over Fultz. Pass to Dimes. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Here's Dimes. From downtown, here's Plumlee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Fultz. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Banchero kicks to Suggs. The pass to Fultz. The 11-footer. Dimes pulls it in.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard with the steal. Here's Dimes. He's got 8. Lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Now here's Leonard. And it goes down 2 points. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 9. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Pass to Van Killer. To the left side wing. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Paul George.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes to Fultz. Now Isaac. Now Banchero. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
2. That's 2.
The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
That's 2.
Just 2 to shoot.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
No good on the quick 3.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Westbrook passes to Dimes, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Here's Fultz. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Magic. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Should be an interesting game, as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Bol comes in for Isaac, and Harris subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Harris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I love the career Gary Harris has had up to this point.
What you love about Gary Harris is he's going to do whatever his coaching staff asks him to do. He can make a three-point shot with great consistency. He's willing to share the basketball. He can make clutch free throws late. There was a time in his career where he was a real force on the defensive end.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Powell, the pass to Dimes. Knocked away. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Fultz. And that one, good. misses to start this one. Kicks it to Powell. And there's the pass to Dimes. On deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Dimes got 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Fultz finds Harris. Back to Fultz. From 11 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Dimes. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Banchero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Powell for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Magic trail by 12. Harris looking it over. Banchero kicks to Harris. Banchero with the ball. Powell's there. Itaje. Another miss by Orlando. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Dimes. 15 points in the game. Here's Highland. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Fultz, the pass to be taken, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
And here's a nice one-handed slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Fultz. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
And now Orlando on the break. Banchero's right.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down the ball. It'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Dimes with the threesome. George with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And the foul called on Dimes. That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Itaje can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Dimes gets the bucket.
Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
In the corner, it's Harris. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He finished with 70 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles leading by 23. Driving the lane. Here's Dimes, guarded by Fultz. Dimes no good.
He started the game scorching and at his feet. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Inside, here's Carter. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Dimes.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Leonard finds George. No good on the 3. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
To the paint. Will it go? The shot misses. Empty that time from Leonard.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And it's the Magic's ball. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go from outside off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Dimes. He's got 21. Outside, George. Zubac's trying to break loose. And they get it back. Right here. Here's Dimes. 3-pointers off the mark. Westbrook against Fultz. Pass to Bitadze. Pocket 6. Suggs. He can't get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Westbrook. Leonard, no luck.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Fultz against Westbrook. The 11-footer. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Dimes, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Suggs with the ball. He had 25 points last game. Isaac outside. It's in the tray. Isaac's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
A challenging stretch here for Orlando. And here is Suggs. He's got 8, uncovered, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bitadze's got his second basket.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Now Fultz. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Pass to Isaac. Fires the 3. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Isaac. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Clippers rebound. Zubac the best of Dimes. Offensive rebound. Zubac. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Bol comes in for Carter. And Banchero's subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Banchero. From 12 feet out. Wagner against Plumlee. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Plumlee. They retain possession. Here's Suggs. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot by George, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 6.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Fultz kicks to Banchero. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And the rejection by Zubac. Fultz against Westbrook. And the foul called on Dime. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first time. Well, the basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Timeout.
Dimes has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So timeout called first for Los Angeles. And here is Los Angeles now. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Isaac into the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Drills the 3-pointer. 26 points for Dimes.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. Carter left side. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dimes no good. And for the Magic, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Isaac outside. Pass to Suggs. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Dimes. He kicks to Plumlee. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Isaac passes to Suggs. Back to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Fultz. And they recover it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Dimes. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Good on the triple. Dimes got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Here's Fultz. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, the offense stuffed a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Isaac left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Another miss by Orlando. Here's Dimes. 32 points in the game. Leonard the pass to Dimes. And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Fultz the pass to Suggs. Isaac with the ball. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the foul called on Dimes. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Passes it to Suggs. Over in the corner, Isaac to stop the run. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Shooting 1.
There are certain guys who have a knack for rebounding the basketball. It's instinct, it's timing, it's Wendell Carter Jr. on the backboards.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 8. Pass to Carter. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Orlando. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-5 run. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Suggs kicks to Isaac. Carter outside. Back to Isaac. 6 to shoot. Here's Fultz. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from George. Clippers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. Here's Isaac. Another miss by Orlando.
One made three for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Dimes. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 6 points.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Oh, in position. Takes it, and dunks it down.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Isaac kicks to Suggs. For the three. Isaac misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Poked loose. And again, the Clippers turn it over for the Magic. Wagner. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. The pass to Dimes. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The team is out there Dimes. Then it's Robert Covington. And there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. Just 3 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Carter Williams with it. Pass to Houston. Wagner wide open. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Get into that mid-range bag, Mo Wagner. Happy to make that work.
Dimes, the pass to Covington. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Houston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And breaking down some numbers here, the stats for Los Angeles.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Dimes. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Okeke. Orlando gets it back. Carter, that's good.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height. Use that athleticism, young sir.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Dimes. And a miss there on the triple. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at
NBA.
So if we're rewinding 60 years from 2023, that brings us to 1963. Which NBA team won the championship that year?
Was it the Hawks, the Lakers, the Celtics, or the Warriors? You should know your 1963 NBA trivia, because if you do, you just earned.
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. We've got Paul George, Mason Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Dimes in at the 3 slot to the middle. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It does this team a lot of good when Carter is that assertive. They need him to put pressure on the D and force mistakes.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they're great people, great city. And it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Here's a Kiki. Carter on the wing. Outside Fultz. Shoots over Westbrook. Fultz can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Drills it from deep.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Suggs. George defending. It's stolen away. Here's Westbrook. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Fultz finds Carter. Here's Suggs. Here's a Kiki to halt the run. And another miss by Orlando. And he's going for the oop here.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Magic call time here. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to a Kiki. 3 on the clock. And another miss by Orlando. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. For 3, George. Orlando grabs the miss. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Suggs.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And here's Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Now here's Plumlee. Here's Dimes. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Sinks it from distance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Orlando calls timeout. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Pass to Akiki. Out to the right wing. Fultz against Westbrook. Trying to get back on track. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Russell Westbrook. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Yes, it's good.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Akiki. Deflects the pass. Here's Dimes. He's got 12. Misses the 3. Pass to Fultz. Back to Suggs. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Win against the Hornets.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Fultz with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. A step-back shot. Here's Carter. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Carter's got 5.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Here's Dimes. 14 points for him. Gets the 3 to fall. 17 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Akiki. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's the Clippers on the break. The pull-up J. And there's another one for the Clippers.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Suggs. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Off target with the 3. Here's Dimes. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways. But giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Here's Akiki. Right side Carter. Pass to Bankero. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
So for the Magic, Bowl, he's checked in for Akiki, and Harris is subbed in for Suggs. Well, Orlando shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Harris outside. Pass to Fultz. Here's the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dimes. That one falls. 8 of 10, and confident.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Harris. The Clippers getting the screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit.
Here's Suggs. Looking for his first basket still in this one. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Dimes in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Bull grabs the board. Magic shooting 35% so far in this one. Carter inside. Plumlee on him. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
A nice shot by Dimes.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Harris. Here's Akiki. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
For 3, George. Orlando grabs the miss. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harris down low, pounded by Westbrook. Harris misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Pass to Akiki. Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The ball's knocked loose.
Thanks. Well, in the last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 70 points, and it was his highest point. He was dominant, and they're the same from him tonight. Take it away.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what happens.
And the offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Here's Akiki. Pass to Carter. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Kicks it to George. Westbrook outside. Here's Dimes. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Dimes. 27 points for him. Great look, but off the mark. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
And that's what you expect from one of the maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
On the wing, Suggs. Pounded by Westbrook. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Russell Westbrook. He's off on the first.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Here's Dimes. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Carter. Back to Akiki. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And Suggs had as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
It's stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, it takes
good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Wagner's checked in for Bowl. Pass to Harris. The 3-ball. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Dimes. 30 points in the game. Fires the 3. Here's Plumlee. George for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Akiki. Pounded by Westbrook. And they double up Harris. Pass to Suggs. And out of bounds. Los Angeles. Will have it. Fultz, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Dimes.
Hey, right here.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And he makes it on the layup. Plumlee's got his second basket on the night.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
Here's Okiki. And too long on the shot. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-1 run. Knocks it down from distance. 33 points for him.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Another steal, and it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, there's the alley. Right side Fultz. Pass to Suggs. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way. Here's Wagner. Misses the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Dimes. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Highland comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Looking to win the run. Now here's Carter. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Dimes. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
The Magic making a switch here. Batase's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell's checked in to the left wing. Slams it in one-handed.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Dimes. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. The three from Suggs. Rebounded by Highland. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Out to Powell. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Fultz. Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Banchero. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Outside Fultz. Clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Banchero. Tipped. Here's Dimes. He's got 42. And he makes no mistake. Slam.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Banchero to stop the run. Fultz can't get it to go. Here's Dimes. He's got 44. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Powell outside. The three. Second shot opportunity. And Zubats with the lay-in. Zubats has got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Now here's Wagner. 6 points for him. "17-foot shot on the way." That went off the back iron and out. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Pass to Zubats. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And here are the Magic now, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Banchero. And the Magic again can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Inside, Covington. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Banchero. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Clippers on top. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Suggs. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Okeke in at the small forward position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. George outside. Tries it from 19. It's George on the wing. Here's Dimes. Non-stop scoring machine right here. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Westbrook can't hit.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach. Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to Dimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And the Clippers miss again.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Over to the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Dimes. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Dimes.
Right here.
The 3 is up. Kept alive.
Cut through, baby. Cut through.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Fultz. Here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to George from deep. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 6.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Fultz against Westbrook. Here's Suggs. Outside Fultz. Here's Banchero. Leonard defending. Here's Okeke. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
George for 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Fultz can't get it to go.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Here's Okeke. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Timeout called. The Clippers.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So for the Magic, Harris comes in for Suggs. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Westbrook outside. To the middle. Here's Covington. That one no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Wagner. Off with the layup. The Clippers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dimes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Carter Williams, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Banchero. He can't hit that time. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And now let's listen in. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Clippers shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Russell Westbrook. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Dimes. And it's the 3 spot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here are the Clippers now. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
From downtown, and it's Orlando with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Pass to Carter Williams. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Out to Powell. This one for three.
Bad
And
screen.
the ball is going to be, yes.
That way.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. Here's a Kiki. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Nick Batum. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. Kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pass to Fultz. And here's Carter. Here's a Kiki. Foul called on Nick Batum. That's the third foul so far. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. But Taze's checked in for Orlando. It's both from the stripe. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Dimes. It's rebounded by Houston. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Carter Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he can't get the first one. The Magic making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take the next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, man. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morris. Unloads from 13. Not going to go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history. Tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Carter Williams. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Dimes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, the naming of the NBA 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Yet another steal from him.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. That was just an awful decision.
I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And Harris drops them both. Here's Highland. Driving to the basket. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And the Magic shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him. So he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in, and the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Here's Gordon. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Dimes.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Gordon against Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Gordon.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He does not get the second one.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. And it's the Magic with the ball. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Out to the right wing. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dimes. Yep, it's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it.
Do you think would be proud of the way you were dropping?
Yeah, coach sent me a text after the game. You know, he's really happy.